Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of魔法科高校の劣等生 Raihousha-hen, or the Irregular at Magic High School Visitor Arc on episode 10. Now, this episode right here looks really pretty simple, and at the same time, I get to see that certain magic, I guess, again, after it's been a long time, I guess. I don't know, but one thing for sure is yeah. If anything else, let's just get this started. We see to it at the school, Lena and Tatsuya end up having to make contact with each other, and Angie's like, I'm not going to be your friend. Keep that in mind. You got it? And we have to it that Tatsuya's like, okay, whatever. And, the next part of the episode is just taking down the parasites, with Erika, Miki, Miyuki, Lena, and Hanuka, pretty much, and Leo being over there to try to take down the parasites. Tatsuya is trying to seal them away whatsoever, But Anti-Sirius is just killing the parasite host bodies and allows them to run rampant. Eventually, we see to it that because Anti-Sirius is recklessness and not trying to listen to Tatsuya's advice, along with Erika not doing the same thing as well. All the parasites somehow form into one giant Hydro Orochi looking like multi-headed being whatsoever, and tries to go after Pixie, which is the parasite hosting it, They're trying to get her back into them, but unfortunately they're unable to do that while Hanuka's protecting her. While Sirius or Angie is trying to figure out what the hell is going on, Miyuki tells Lena or Sirius it's because of your recklessness of allowing the parasites to form together and you didn't bother to seal them away. Because of that, your actions caused it to run rampant like this. How are you going to clean up this mess? And we have to it that Lena was really trying to clean up this mess, but unfortunately she's unable to do so. We have to it that Tatsuya realizes the situation and asks Miki for help. If you could hold it out for 10 seconds, that's all we need. And we have to it that Miki's like, you got it. I'll hold out for 10 seconds, Eventually, they end up having to, Miki managed to do what he said. And we have to it that Miyuki and Tatsuya ends up forming that kind of bond whatsoever. And ends up using a magic to eliminate all the parasite hosts at the same time. Literally, they use, some kind of nuclear bomb technique, whatever it is. All I know is it's a ice technique named Kokitis whatsoever. All I know is, it's been a very long time since I heard about that magic, and now people are talking about it, saying, she used it again, etc., and they're starting to, and they just destroyed all the parasites. Lena could only stare in total shock of what just happened here and there, knowing all the parasites are all gone. And we have to it that Tatsuya tells Lena, I want you to keep quiet about this. In exchange, I will not tell anybody about your identity as Angie Sirius. That much I'm going to tell you. And Lena's like, okay, no problem. It's not like anyone would believe me in the first place anyway, And we have to it that Tatsuya says, I see. And he ends up picking up Miyuki and then walks away. And Tatsuya offers to help Angie Sirius to get out of the soldier army if that's what you want. I have some people who could actually help me out with that. And Angie insists that she's okay. She could do this, And Tatsuya's like, okay, it's up to you. And we have to it that Tatsuya and Miyuki end up having a little small talk with each other about why you want to help Angie Sirius out, or Angelina. We have to it that Tatsuya tells Miyuki that she's the same category as me, She didn't have much of a choice and she was chained to what she was led to. As for me, I try to make my own choices, but I'm unable to, Let's just say, I want to help her out maybe as a friend or in a certain way, the way how Tatsuya's trying to explain it to Miyuki, And we had to it that, eventually we see two families talking to each other by taking two parasite hosts, One takes the other, while there's two left. You take one, I take one, that kind of thing. Although it looks a little tense, because it looks like to me, families are not allies. They're rivals or somewhat arch enemies depending on the situation, etc. And we have to it, like I said, Miyuki and Tatsuya talk to each other, saying that none of us really actually had a real choice the way we ended up today, that kind of thing. And, Tatsuya says, I was never given a choice, but one day I'll make one and choose one for myself. And Miyuki's like, And you know, Miyuki's like, that's not true. You will make some like considerations here and there. And Miyuki tells Tatsuya like, oh, this incident must have made Lena doubt her current self or where she's at. So possibly you may be able to help her out, you know. And you know, the episode ends off there, and then preview next episode is going to be another visitor arc episode. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, all I can really tell you, it was an action-packed episode where Miyuki and Tatsuya reveals the deadly power by killing all the parasites, you know, and of course tells Lena to keep their mouth shut about it, you know. Whatever the case may be, it's really crazy to see that kind of power again. But whatever, well, it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, like I said, Tatsuya, Miyuki, and everyone else pretty much are took down every single parasite there is that they found, with the exception of Pixie and maybe some 2 others that were sealed away. So, yeah, don't know what's bound to happen next, but one thing was sure, it's not going to be the same. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-ta-da!